1, 2, 3. Woo!
Look right past me, you slept wrong. Not all pain turns to Teflon. Invest my soul, that's a bet, bro. Blue face patience, bank tested, breath long. Money be a raft when you trying to swim. And your vision is dim, cause the tunnel is grim. Had to make a lot of shifts with the way of the wind. On the whim, level win, so my high end is step strong. We fight for fun, I'd rather look stupid trying till I go dumb. I always hit it mad growing up, now I know some. My time divided, weeks inspired, days revival. I was crying, seconds drying. Blow with pride and lift the tire. Gym spin off, avoid the spiral with these reps decided. Never salty, look back or spin wrong.
All my fears been subsided. No more look back, rewinding. Look what faith done provided. Alignment, refinement.
Big chips in, ain't got nothing to lose. On my worst days, still got nothing to lose. Keeping every word, ain't got nothing to lose. I got nothing to lose, I got nothing to lose. Know about a miss, seen a lot of passion. The color tone brushed by the pig name will never have a ring of its own diamond fit. Cause the pressure was emitted by another, not a chin. Acceptance, I used to give a about it in its best sense. Impressive is not my weight to less than charade, a guest list. Party favors, a half-baked chips on the table. The host is a showboat, 9 out of 10. I done seen deep waters on the fence, but it's never determined what I yearn. I'd rather be in a before the sign of the skin. Pro to show the work that my theory stay intact. That the tactic is always put my heart in these stats. I'll never have to fold cause the code keep it stacked. I got up at the house, built a home on my, yeah.
All my fears been subsided. No more look back, rewinding. Look what faith done provided. Alignment, refinement.
Big chips in, ain't got nothing to lose. On my worst days, still got nothing to lose. Keeping every word, ain't got nothing to lose. I got nothing to lose, I got nothing to lose.
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports.
Here we go.
Here with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. Here's Edie Wells. To the left wing, Memphis moving it around. 5 on the clock. Second chance effort, and the dunk by Wells.
And he just elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook. Pass to Allen. From past the arc. Drains the three-pointer.
And this is Allen's game. One of the quickest releases we've ever seen. Amazing shooting off that pass.
Now here's Wells. There's the three. Connects from three-point range. Wells has got 5 points so far.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And here are the Grizzlies now, following Ray Allen's three-point attempt. Wells in the corner.
Watch the screen.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. It's Thomas on the wing. Screen by Allen. And the layup's good off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Wells. He's got 5. And Edie has it in the corner. Shot clock at 5. Over Kukoc. And the shot is long. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. It's good from long range. Allen's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Milwaukee.
And this is Allen's go-to shot. Just a sensational shooter from the three-point line.
Pass to Wells. Count that one. Wells has got 7.
Terrific move. He sees the opening and doesn't hesitate.
And here is Allen. The kick out to Red. Pass to Allen. Now Red. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. It's not going to go for him. Now here's Wells. He has 7. Here's Aldama. He's guarded by Thomas. Shot on the wing. Aldama can't hit. The Bucks leading. Launches a 3. Thomas, no luck. And here are the Grizzlies. Pass to Edey to the right side. Morant outside. Here's Wells. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
That's a substitution.
Here's Cassell. Scoreless thus far. Edey with the steal. Aldama with the ball. Now Thomas defending. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
It's his first trip to the line. That one is off.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And Thomas has it in the corner. And the Bucks miss again. To the middle. Here's Aldama. And Aldama slams it in.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. And the Bucks miss again. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Grizzlies lead by 2. The second. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities. Oh, it's exactly how you lead someone with the pass. Beautifully done.
Pass to Spencer. Thomas grabs the rebound. Allen outside. Uses the glass to drop it in. Allen's got 8.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
A lot of give and take between these sides early.
Yeah, and both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Thomas. And the rejection by Clark. Jerome deciding where to go with it. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Jerome's got the lead up to 4 now for Memphis. Pass to Allen. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Now Jerome. He's covered by Cassell. Now Jerome off with the layup. Cassell gets the bucket.
Agile play from Cassell down low, finding a high percentage look there.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He's ready to talk things through with them. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Memphis leading. Morant outside. The rebound by the Bucks. Allen outside. Cans it from downtown. Allen's got 11 points. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
Over to the wing. And here is Wells. He's got 7. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Here's Coward. The Grizzlies with another miss. On offense here, the Bucks. Allen, right side. The 3. Aldama with the rebound. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. They trail by 1. Here's Wells. A three-pointer is right on target. 10 points for him.
These kinds of defensive breakdowns drive coaches crazy.
It's right outside. Rebounded by Jackson. And here are the Grizzlies. To the inside. Wells wide open. And the 3 off target. Pass to Red. Here's Morant. In the center of things, Morant.
Just as quick as anyone in this league, Morant can seemingly get to the hole at will.
Here's Johnson. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one's on Morant. And the Grizzlies making a change here. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Pass to Aldama. Driving the lane. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
I'll tell you, an underrated thing right there. How effective that screen was. It just creates a lane to the cup.
Allen for 3. Edey with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Aldama gets the bucket. And now a 5-point Grizzly lead.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
The Bucks shooting their 2nd and 3rd shots at the line right here.
At the line for Milwaukee.
And so Cassell nails both of them.
This guy is such a professional, right? Goes about his business in a highly consistent way.
To the wing right side. Wells with it. 10 points for him. Back to Morant. He gets it up. And no good on the last second attempt this time. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Memphis out in front, up 3. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the 3rd quarter. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. They grab their own miss. Sampson. Pass to Johnson. Takes it off the glass. Johnson's got the first points of the 3rd quarter up on the board for Milwaukee.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Here's Aldama. Here's Coward. Hasn't made one yet. Shot clock at 2. Edey can't hit. The Bucks trail. Here's Johnson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. Now here's Morant. Down low. And Aldama slams it in. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Here's Ollie. Bangs home the trifecta. Ollie's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Here's Morant. Edie a screen. Pass to Morant. Back to Edie. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Edie's got the game tied up here for Memphis.
Boy, you can see this guy's work ethic. He just refuses to give up on that possession, and he gets rewarded for it.
Here's Johnson. And then Johnson with the jam.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Morant looking around. Just 5 on the clock. And Morant throws it down.
This is how athletic Morant is, a point guard who possesses incredible athleticism.
And there's the whistle, 3-second violation.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pass to Edie. Goes up again. Johnson with the rebound.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Back to Aldama. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Here's Ollie. Inside. And there's a whistle. That goes on Zach Edey. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Kukoc. Thomas. And then Thomas with the jam.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness. The D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
A steal. Here's Kukoc. The shot's good. Cassell making the play. And the Bucks lead by 2.
Oh, great at finding open teammates. You want Cassell feeding the shooters.
Pass to Wells. Here's Aldama. Now Jerome. He has 6. Clock at 4. And it's off from 3-point range. Allen outside. Good on the triple. Allen's got the lead up to 5 now for the Bucks.
And when Allen catches fire, it is a sight to see because it seems like the guy just can't miss.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the third. To the paint. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Here's Kukoc. Jerome with the rebound. Fires away from way outside. Thomas with the steal. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Bucks lead by 3. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter.
Memphis 35.
And with these in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Jerome with it to the middle. Here's Prosper. Back to Jerome. Morant outside. Here's Prosper. Tony Kukoc comes up with the rebound. Morant with the steal. Back to Clark. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Outside, Kukoc. Rebounded by Prosper.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
They get it again. No good. Shot missing. Bucks leading by 3. So they foul intentionally.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And that's a foul called on Santi Aldama. That'll be his second foul of the game. Screen by Allen. Fires the 3. Aldama with the rebound. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Teardrop shot. And Morant will lay it in.
And the level of concentration. Morant looked under control despite being under heavy duress.
Down low. And then Allen slams it in.
Creating easier opportunities for your guys to score. That is good offense.
Jackson misses. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. And they go to the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
Memphis on defense. Pass to Allen. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here.
The jumper of Ray Allen is obviously just unreal, but that comes with practice and repetition. Ray puts up thousands of shots every day, perfecting his craft.
Yep, that one goes.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Thomas a screen. Shoots the 3. And it doesn't go. Memphis trailing here. That doesn't go. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. It's Allen. And here's Kukoc. Oh, the layup finish off an excellent lead pass.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
And we have a timeout called by Tomas Isolo. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks, guys. Head coach of the Grizzlies had some words for his team over the break. There was a sense of urgency. Coach said, quote, "We are right there, guys. Just stay together and trust one another. Let's take this one. Guys, let's see how that message resonates with the team."
All right, Allie, thank you for that. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. And that'll be his third foul so far. It's a 3-point game. Johnson the screen. The basket is good.
And Cassell is an outstanding shooter who can be trusted to deliver in big moments.
Edey with the steal. Now here's Wells. Now Edey. Shot clock at 6. Morant. A 3-ball by Morant.
A true leader. You can tell Morant takes pride in stepping up when it matters most.
Edey rips down the rebound. And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Now Edey. Now Morant. Here's Wells. To tie it up. Guys, they're holding on to the slimmest of leads.
Yeah, and you can't afford to let that thing get any slimmer. So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Johnson the screen. Allen outside. Now Thomas. Allen surveying the D. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Moran outside to take the lead. The putback, good.
Yeah, just a fantastic job to stay with the play and just not give up. Excellent effort on the offensive backboard.
And here's a timeout now from George Karl. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
Knocks down the three.
Every team wants bigs who can knock it down from distance. Yes, sir.
Timeout called by Coach Isolo. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. So I'm looking at the clock, and guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
And they've got enough time left to get a good look. It's got to be quick, but it doesn't have to be a heave. You can still catch, turn, and shoot. They've got one shot at it here, obviously. It's a make-or-break situation.
Edie, got it.
I'll tell you, sometimes it's easier to hit the target with a bounce pass. That's perfectly done.
And so George Karl decides to call a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Guys, what are their best options now?
Not sure they have enough time for the catch and shoot here. Only hope is to try for a tip-in off the inbound. They've got their work cut out for them on this possession.
So a close game sees Memphis take this one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Dorisburg, Greg